The reality of being a divestor. Let's hear a divestor describe her marriage to a white man. Pay close attention.
Is anyone else married to a gentle and passive beta but absolutely craving an alpha male? Not like a brute beast misogynist but a strong man. A man to pick me up and make me feel small. A man for passionate and dominant sex, just pure masculinity. Divine masculinity to take charge. I understand that in order to attain marriage or a relationship, women have to settle. I love my spouse and he is a good person. I've just been craving that alpha male. Sexually, I was with alpha males in my whole phase 19 to 23. I married young. Lately, I am just lusting over handsome men that fit my desired description. Yes, he is white. Not rich but middle class. It's never more than 15 strokes, never on rhythm, and 9-10 I'm not going to climax. A bitch is sexually deprived and feeling that FOMO feeling as I get older and my libido declines. I will have missed my best years on bad Z's. Asking for different really does not help. Lord knows I've tried. I took the best I could get and have been married for years. A second-rate marriage is what most people are in. Unless you are a supermodel, it is hard to get a top-tier man to commit. Communication will not help the issue because what I want is not physically possible. You can't ask a fish to fly. I am pretty sure I explained the type of alpha I wanted. If you are never in the presence of an alpha, I will explain it. He is a provider, you feel protected, a masculine build. He is decisive and straight to the point. I'm only dissatisfied with sex. Not a good reason to throw the whole marriage away. You have to wade through a wastebin of trash as men to find a husband. I'm 27, so I would have to go older and uglier to secure the ring again. I'm not delusional about what is really out there.
This is what it's like being married to a white man. The divestor explains it a bit further. Putting up with racism and bad sex is worth it, I guess. At least she has her mixed-race child. White men also spend less time at housework if intermarried with black women than if married to whites, but estimated effects are smaller and limited to specific subsamples. At the same time, we find that black women and coupled with white men devote more time to chores, 1.2 more hours per weekday, and housework, 1.34 more hours per weekday, than their counterparts in couple with black partners, and that intermarried black men with low or no labor force participation do 1.7 hours of housework more than their counterparts in couple with black women. Our analyses therefore suggest that blacks pay a price for being in couple with whites rather than with blacks. They are likely to obtain fewer minutes of chores from their white partners, and they are likely to perform more minutes of work themselves. Conversely, whites in couple with blacks obtain compensating differentials in the form of less own work in chores and more chore work supplied by their white partners. In other words, whites make blacks do more work to be with them, although the white is mediocre in every category. Another study showed that thinner and more educated black women were married to thinner and poorer white men. So much for hypergamy. Black women are divesting to poorer, lazier, beta white males who are terrible in bed. Divestors are miserable. When your whole entire relationship is based on sex, yet the sex is bad, terrible, and makes you miserable. So what's the real reason behind divesting? Mixed-race children? Wanting to feel like a white woman? You tell me what you think.